going to hooking up live now with our Krav Maga level 2 class. We got about a minute before we actually jump on screen and start with you guys. We're just trying to get somebody to check in and give us a sound check so we can work the sound check out. Make sure we get after the sound check. Check. Okay. Whew. Okay. All right, 10 more seconds. We're going to start. Got some folks loading in. So sound works here. Sound works for Brittany Ann too. Everybody's working good on it. We got Kara here. Trinity's in. Trinity's taking Krav Maga from home. She's like, I'm old enough. I'm doing Krav Maga now. That's what we got going on. I'm doing Krav Maga now. So, nah, not Trinity Hall. She's got them all. She's done all kind of arts. Okay. Get that, guys, ready to rock and roll. We're going to roll through. This is your week 2 for Phase A, Class 1. Our main functions, we're going to take you guys through your next set of combinations. So last week's combo was the jab followed by a jab cross. We're going to be, yeah, right, it is the hardest one. We're going to be building up the next ones, the cross hook cross, and then your jab cross hook cross. We'll hook it up to the front a little bit, hook it up with some mitts a little bit, and maybe hit the heavy bag round for a minute for you guys. Then get right into your handgun defenses part 2. So last week's handgun work was everything basically to the front, from pushing and standing in front of the arms. This week, everything is pretty much from the back side. So what to do with the firearm is to your back. There's a whole bunch to talk about, just just tactics-wise, and a lot to discuss when going through it also to make sure it's functional for us. So as always, we'll come together and get loose. And we'll start first with some good neck rolls, getting loose. Looks like it might rain. Oh, there's the Winnie the Pooh tut-tut. Looks like rain. Shoulders back. No, it just keeps looking like it. Get a little wind going on now. And across the front. Yeah, we can social distance warm up. Hip rolls, get loose. Ooh, that's a fun spot to be. I did that challenge for Joshin and Yushin. Yeah, so I'm not going to tell you what happened. Just tune in and watch all 6 minutes of it. I don't know. You have to watch all 11 minutes of that video to find out if I won or not. That's so, yeah, that hip's not happy though. Like, don't you know I'm like 12 times your size, kid? Like from my left knee down. So, all right, hey, Og. Okay, let's get after it. Get some. If you have a jump rope, get a jump rope. If not, you can watch me jump rope for 60 seconds, just to kind of get after it and get warm real quick. So I'm going to jump rope for 60 seconds, and then you're great. Yep, I'm going to jump the headset off so I can move around. Here we go. It's a puppy dog or a rabbit. A million horns, I don't know. Good forward stretch. Inside. And cross. And switch. And pull. Kara, I saw your water bottle challenge. It's kind of out there. Saw yours too. Yeah. And I'm really surprised that, it's so funny is I'm pretty surprised that Kara didn't pick her son. And I'm like, I'd probably not, because if she did, she'd kick him in the head on purpose. And it's like, yeah, it's probably smarter that way, Kara. Yeah. Not on purpose, not on accident. Like, ooh, I'm sorry, that was an accident. Let's try it again. No! Yep. Hey, Pat. Pat's tuned in too. Pat tunes in just to random classes all the time. He's just... right, yeah. I don't know. Saw a bunch of leaves in his yard. He keeps saying, there ain't nothing to do. I got a whole yard full of leaves. Rake your yard. Man, that's my driveway. I ain't raking that. Like, what are you doing, Pat? No. I'm on that bougie white person thing. I pay a guy. It's nice. She did. She did. And heels down. And open. All right. Put your gloves on real quick. Let's get right into our combo work for the week now. What we'll do, because we are doing videos for you guys right now, to help you retain your work, we're going to give you the new combos, but we're also going to make sure we go back and just do the other combos. So each week as I build these videos out, you're going to get to see all the combos so we can kind of see how much you get memorized and down by the time we're done. So going back and looking at last week's work, remember your combo work was jab off the front hand and then a jab cross. Again, combo 1, jab. Combo 2, jab cross. That was it. Congratulations. Moving on. Combos 3 and 4. Starting with the back hand, we're going to feed cross, hook, cross. Let that shoulder rotate. Bring that back foot to pivot. One more time. Cross, hook, cross. Then we have our combo 4, which is jab, cross, hook, cross. So combo 3, cross, hook, cross. Combo 4, jab, cross, hook, cross. You kind of see how that whole thing ties together. Let's run 1 through 4 a couple times. Ready? And she's there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good, good. Last time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Okay. Let's go submit work real quick. She walked away. We had a ping pop up. Said, "Hey, Facebook's not working. We're working just fine. Things are working just fine. We're good. It's okay. Good looking out." So again, feeding from last week. Combo 1 is jab. Combo 2 is jab cross. Combo 3 starts to watch the backhand. Remember when you do mitt work, keep those mitts in a nice tight square in front. 1, 2, 3, and then combo 4 sets it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, just building 1 through 4 again. Jab, jab cross, cross hook cross, jab cross hook cross. Good. Okay. Working that again. Now here we're going to play a quick activity. You can do this at home as well if you'd like to. Her job is to throw the mitt. If she picks the mitt up and throws a front mitt, I'm going to play combo 4. If she picks up the back mitt first, I'm going to play combo 3. My job is to respond to that combo, cross hook cross or jab cross hook cross, depending on what she gives me. We'll play for 30 seconds. Time. I really like watching me do that. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Okay, so added combos for the week. Cross hook cross, jab cross hook cross. Okay? Work those into your full combo look. Let's transition one more time and go through our handgun defense work. So, whew. It's all right. Again, just a very brief conversation. When dealing with a handgun, defense, the function is as follows. One, there are 4 possible scenarios when involving a handgun defense. One, okay, hold up, right? Hostage. Third party is when you're privy to those options, 1 and 2. Or number 4, which can be execution or active shooter, okay? There are 4 objectives. They want your stuff, your possessions. They want to cause bodily harm. They want information, either to interrogate or to identify, okay? Or they want to draw recognition. That's drawing attention to their grief or cause, right? We also call that one terrorism. 4 principles of all gun defenses. 1, redirect the line of fire, right? Get the muzzle away from you. 2, control the firearm so you're not placed back in front of the muzzle. 3, counterattack to disable the assailant. And 4, disarm, leveraging the barrel away from you, breaking the finger, creating all kinds of fun pain, and then you have control of the firearm. Remember, the firearm can be used as a cold weapon. It can also be used as a hot weapon to clear your firearm after the jam. Reset your magazine, rack your slide, and you're ready to play and fire. Okay? I think we're going to cover all that from today. Remember, last week we covered all the front work. So if you'd like to take a look at what last week's work was, check out our classes from last week. They're now on YouTube under Krav Maga live classes on our YouTube channel, Martial Arts America Online. Tonight's work, we're going to spend time going through the back defenses. So I've got behind the arm, behind the back. You're going to notice a trend because all of these handgun defenses are pretty much going to match similar. That's why I separate them by weeks like this. The first set had those main 2, so pointing at me. Remember, to the front, everything basically revolved around the inside, or it revolved around the outside defense, right? Same thing here. I've got an inside and outside version that we're just going to work and move and do. Give you a couple different angles on each one. I want to talk an extra tactic for you real quick, though, because on my paper, I've got the first 3, back touching, from the back not touching, from the back touching close, okay? So really there's 6 defenses there to talk about, and it's really only just 2 defenses. Let's just go through back touching first, and then we'll talk about what if she's farther away, what if she's closer to me, okay? So from the back touching, there's contact. I can feel the muzzle. I look back, oh, yep, that's a firearm. Don't look at me, right? Turn around, don't look at me, right? So I look back, oh, that's a firearm. Again, things I don't want to do. And every school and every teacher in martial arts is going to tell you different things. I'm not a big fan of hold up, don't shoot. And I won't throw my hands up unless I'm instructed to do so. You know, she puts it in my back and says, put your hands behind your head. There you go. Good cue in. We're gonna, okay. I may go to make that move and then work my transition, right? Because he's seeing the movement, so that's a good opportunity for me to go and make that defense happen. But I'm not a big fan of firearm in the body and going, don't shoot, because now I've created this immediate response that could cause a startle flinch, and I'm shot anyway, right? So, my best action here sometimes would be inaction. So to the back, I've got options. I've got an inside and an outside. The way to make this work is I'm trying to eliminate all the pre-motion. So any kind of setup, right? Pull the hand high and swing the arm. Any extra motion is going to give her opportunity to make a response. So all I'm going to do is from my body down, just set and relax and chill. Watch my backside hand bump. That initial bump and step brings me in close, takes the firearm away. Now my next point of engagement is going to be a strike and then trapping the elbow. This is important because as I get her down for my next strike, understand that in no shape or form did I reach and grab to the slide, okay, the barrel of the firearm. So I'm not creating that mechanical jam. That means right now in the position that we're in, Okay, as she fires it, nice firing sounds. Okay, as she goes to pull the trigger, every time she pulls the trigger, it's going off, right? Until it's impeded by my arm and the slide poking me or something's going to happen. It's going to go, it could go more than one time. So I get my immediate quick strike with the hand side, okay, the head side hand. I'm going to reach across the body and stretch right in front of the face. Okay, my job is to go thumb down along the back of the slide. This is important because if she fires it again from here, okay, yeah, not gonna feel great. Okay, it's not gonna slice your hand open. She's not gonna feel great. So bang, right there, I've got it. I leverage that thumb against that hand, and then I can use it to strike with, strike, and then disengage. Again, right. The function here is the firearm is pointing up and away. My job is to come across, thumb down, in a perfect world, get that nice leverage along the back of the slide so that I can leverage that out of the hand using my thumb as my focal point for the leverage. If I go to grab here, we talked about it last week, grabbing that and trying to pull, it's not going to be the same strength. I want to create that leverage with the hand to make it pop out. So we're going to get a little closer to you guys and give you a different angle here. So you can see that function again. So to the inside, remember no pre-motion, just step, strike, down. It's going off, bang, bang. Thumb down, reach across, leverage with your thumb, take it back, and use it. Disengage, load the firearm, and it's mine. Okay? That's the inside. Thumb down along the barrel. The outside roll is similar, very similar, okay? So from the similar outside roll, taking the outside hand, I'm just going to same idea. Boom, there's my pre-motion. Hand finds the chin. There's my takeaway again. See the firearm, she is pointing it, she is struggling, she's trying to get it back to me, point down on my foot maybe, right? These are things, like I get this arm, trap that elbow so tight that she can't maneuver that firearm well enough to get me back in the shot, okay? Boom, look at that strike to the thigh, strike, okay? And again, the hand on the face, same motion, peel across, thumb down, break and leverage, and use it. Thumb down, there's my point of break. Here's my leverage. It's so crucial in working this defense that I keep that elbow pinned to my chest because I'm coming here and leveraging out. There's my reference point. There's my strike point. Okay? I want to always go from that weaker to stronger grip as I transition. It gives me more leverage as I do so. So one more time for a different angle again. Your bang, bang, bangs are killing me. They're funny. Okay? So outside hand, no pre-motion. Just go. Bang. Boom. Set it. There. Okay? Back in the firearm is mine. It's that same look. Thumb along and leverage. Okay? Now, this gets where things are kind of quick for us because the next four defenses are the exact same thing. Let's talk about it just from a tactical standpoint. Okay? My back is to her and she's far enough back away from me where if I go to turn and look and she says, turn the hell back around. Right. And I'm like, all right. Point a gun at me. Right. Don't look at me. Turn around. Keep walking. These are commands that are making me go away from the person, right? What I want to make sure happens is that in order for my defense to be effective, I have to close that distance. Now, if she's pointing at me and telling me to move forward, and I'm walking backwards, right, that's counterintuitive to what I'm trying to do, right? Part of my survivability is partially going to be able to follow directions until it's time to not follow directions. Does that make sense, right? So the firearm pointed at me. My options then are to comply, like I talked about last week. I can choose to comply, or I can choose to do nothing. At which case, that doing nothing is doing something, because what it does is it puts the ball back in her court. It makes her have to make the choice to either shoot me on the spot or close the distance so that she can control me. So from that range, I choose to do nothing.
I said paper.
Okay. Toilet paper. We had this whole bit planned. She messed me up. We had this whole thing like, what if I have, $400 in stocks and bonds right here, right? And I'm just holding my paper, and she points it at me, and it's like, oh no, I must protect the toilet paper, right? This is the idea. You get the idea, you see it? So tactically, that was awful. That's a terrible joke. No way, this is still usable. Absolutely. I might use it later. Gross. So keeping that range far enough back where, again, I can choose to do nothing. Okay? Now, let's say that instead of just being that standard static range, she puts the firearm in the bag, she closes that range up, okay, real tight. Again, it doesn't change anything for me, right? Instead of getting that nice big reach, maybe it's a little closer, and maybe because she's got the hand placed on my shoulder, see that hand, right? Maybe because of that, spinning to the inside, this may not be the best option for me, right? So maybe my best option here is that outside rotation. Get that full line and circle, and nothing changes, right? Nothing changes. So from a greater distance, do nothing, it closes range. From a closer distance, the defense is the same. My decision-making process has to kick in and decide, is it better to go into the hand, go away from the hand? Is she looking that way, distracted? Can I pick up these small little nuances and then make my decision on an inside or outside defense? Okay?
So when it's inside or outside, how do I know? I'm just describe. It doesn't matter. Even though the gun holder is right-handed.
I could say that. Just say that. Okay. So good. So I would tell you that if she, again, the gun defense stuff, this stuff gets really hairy. And honestly, a lot of martial arts schools that teach gun defenses, there's a lot of people out there who go, that's not real, it's not going to work, it's not good for you. And you know what? It's probably not good for you. Okay? Because the odds are if somebody has a firearm, they want to use it. If I ever had my firearm on somebody, I'm not threatening them. I'm shooting them, right? I'm not going to wait for them to give them opportunity to have a thought. If I ever have to get that out to use it, it's for that reason. It's a tool. It has a purpose. It's a singular purpose. That's all, okay? Keeping that in mind, that in this scenario, she's trying to accomplish one of those four objectives, my stuff. She's trying to find out what I know. And obviously, she can't get any information from me if I'm dead, right? Dead men tell no tales. And so in this work here, it's not her primary objective to kill yet, right? So I would tell you and argue that if I wanted to find out if she's got it in her right hand or not, I would look. Right? But I risk a more threatening, larger scenario. Maybe they show out a little more, the pushes, the shoves. Maybe I get hit. Maybe she shoots me anyway, just to remove that from the conversation and eliminate that. And those are risks we take. The other option you have is another one we discussed that Brittany was talking about a moment ago, is that you can just make the assumption, right? Assume right hand. Assume right hand, and if it's in her left hand just because, we'll just go to your left hand just because. Okay. If it's in your left hand just because, and I assume the right hand going to work outside, oh, I'm inside now, and nothing changes with my work. Okay? It doesn't change. Because once I get where I can turn around and make that response, I've got a face and a body. This is my work to defend. Thumb down, leverage it, and use it. Right? So that's all dependent on, there's a lot of factors at play, a lot of immediate decision making that has to happen with these factors at play. Okay? That there's so many variables, and we can make a whole day of videos of just what if this, what if that. What we're trying to do is make it as simple as we can for you, so that way you can just think through the process. If they're far away, if they're too close, or if they're just right, this is the Goldilocks rule. Okay, you can still operate effectively with your defenses. So let's talk about third-party work. This is where someone else is hostage, and my job is to respond. I brought a buddy with me. I always have my buddy with me now. Got a new friend here. You guys are gonna laugh. Okay. This is my friend. His name is Jeff. Okay. Hi, Jeff. I'll move Jeff back. If you'll sit up over here for me. Okay. And if you'll just take that firearm that's pointed at Jeff. Perfect. So in this scenario, we're just going to work an inside and outside defense. So if I'm thinking right now, if I discuss the assailant's 3 o'clock, I mean to their right. If I discuss their 9 o'clock, I mean to their left. Okay. All right. Now, from the 3 o'clock position, and we can get into more of this. We only got a minute. All right, I'm just going to show them to you, and this will be where we pick up on Thursday night for you guys, okay? So from the outside to inside, I have a defense. My main objective is to remove the maximum joint It's not the wrist. It's not the elbow. It's the shoulder. Okay? Using my body to remove the shoulder. So I come in from 3 o'clock, thumb over top, leverage that motion, and use it. Firearm is mine. Or from the inside out, it's the football punch. Backhand high, left hand underneath. I'm going to approach with a run. I'm approaching from afar in motion, out, remove the firearm, and it's mine. It's very similar to that chest turn punch work we did last week. Okay, you get the same fit and feel. So we didn't get to break it down for you guys today, but we will. We'll bring Jeff back to be our victim again, and it'll be a good time. So let's wrap up class. I'll move this out for you guys, get you guys out of here for the day. So we've covered combos 3 and 4. We've covered, so now you're 1 through 4 for your combinations, and that's your second half of your handgun defense. Everything from the backside and starting your hostage work, where you aren't necessarily having to work the defense, but having to defend somebody else. So thank you all for tuning in for this Tuesday evening, and we'll be back on Thursday for more. Go to the YouTube page. Please subscribe to the page. I know a lot of you aren't subscribing yet. Get subscribed to Martial Arts America Online. We're posting all these videos on there too, so you can put them up on your big screen, on your TV, and watch them from home, and dial them back, Dalton, and watch them over and over and over again. Do the hashtag water bottle challenge. I've got one coming up. So, yeah, Josh has done it now. Kara's done it now. Yeah, put those out there. More importantly, don't just leave it in your secret chat. Hashtag it, put it on Facebook, and hashtag MAA Water Bottle Challenge. Guys, it'll be a good time. So thanks for that. I appreciate you all. Train hard, be safe, and we'll see you Thursday. Come together and get good night, guys. Thank you very much.